All right, good afternoon, guys. My name is Rick Fogel, and I appreciate your time here today. I am going for my bachelor's degree, and one of the classes that I have to take is public speaking. To be honest with you, I've been avoiding this class for 2 years because of the fact that speaking in the public is makes me nervous. So this is self-analysis. I got to give 2 weak points, 2 strong points, and 2 ways to improve my public speaking. And I got my note cards. Only authorized 2, and 5 people in the room. All right, strong points in speaking. I don't know if you guys know this, but I was recruited for 3 years in the Marine Corps, not by choice. And so with that, gave me some experience speaking in public. Even though I still don't like it, I have a pretty strong voice. I can carry it in a pretty large room. I remember the first time that I had to speak publicly was for a graduation of a high school. All 4 classes are in there, and when I walked to that podium was like the farthest. It seemed like it was a mile away, and I finally get up there and I got to read off these awards, and even today I sweat thinking about it. But I have a pretty good voice, pretty loud voice, and so it helps me carry. Another good quality, I know when to pause for effect when making a key point, which is important. I try my best not to ramble on or go forward, but with that said, I'm going to transition into a weak point, which when I was in Iraq, I was asked to give a speech for 9/11 because in the fire department. So here you got the DFAC, and there's got to be thousands of soldiers out there fighting that war every day, and I got to go up there and talk to them. And I tell you, I don't know when I started, and I don't know when I finished, but I ramble. I must have blazed through that speech so fast I don't even know what happened. And I practiced and practiced and practiced, and it's still I went through relatively fast. So one of my weak points is I have to watch carrying on and rambling, going through a speech, 10-minute speech in 5 minutes, and you know, think it's over. You go ahead and get the phone. So another point, I have to watch when I walk around in the room and my hand gestures. If you guys know anything about speaking, hand gestures are supposed to be above the waist. If you're going to say I'm going to talk about 2 key points, put up the number 2, but you got to watch talking with your hands. Very hard not to do. Very hard not to fidget. So it's something that I have to be aware of as well. Room for improvement. One of the things that I've noticed is practice, and practice in the mirror. Doing things like this will help your public speaking. You know, being adults, especially in the fire department, one day you are going to ask to speak publicly. Can't help it, can't avoid it, can't get away from it. So it's best to throw yourself out there, take a class like I'm taking, embarrass yourself a little bit, and get to it. And another way for self-improvement, as I transition to my note cards here, is be prepared. Know your material, be prepared, and study. Like I said, practice in front of your friends, practice in front of the mirror, watch your hand gestures, and watch rambling through the speech. In conclusion, like I said, you will not go through life without being asked speaking publicly at some point or time. Do yourself a favor, get prepared, and take a class like I'm taking. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to show you the book. This is number 1 speech of 5, so they are only going to get better with time. And once again, appreciate you guys coming. Thank you.